Hello, welcome to class. My name is Dwayne. Today's strength class, we're focusing on the back and some of the core muscles, very small group of core muscles when we do our quadruped, and your glutes, which will also work into the glutes of the muscles back here and into your back and core muscles when we head to the floor for one of the exercises. So you will need a set of 2 dumbbells. You can use a heavy set of or moderate set and a light set of dumbbells. And the light set will be for your back fly. So you want to go light on that exercise because the arms and the weight is further from your body. The exercise is usually more challenging. We are doing supersets. So we have 4 supersets. Supersets are 2 exercises done back to back for 1 minute each with no rest in between. We rest after the 2 superset exercises are done and move on to your next superset moves. So let's get warmed up with an easy march in place to get yourself all ready to look around. Take a look to your right, left, in front, and behind you. Make sure the area is clear. You have your mat nearby because you will need it when we head down to the floor. So as you're marching in place, remember to keep the chest up. Your abs are braced. That means just pull the ab muscles, obliques, back muscles all towards the center of your body so you're bracing the muscles. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop right there. Let's take it to a squat. So separate your feet outside hips, a little turn out your toes, and squat. Down and up. So as you squat, push your glutes back and down as if you're sitting in a chair behind you. Okay, the glutes are back here, so push them back and down. Squeeze them at the top. As you squat down, put your weight into your heels and keep your heels down. Then push to your heels and come up and out of your squat. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and stop right there. Let's take the feet under the hips, toes pointed forward, little bend in your knees. It's called a hinge to glute squeeze. You will hinge forward at the hips. You come up to your glute squeeze. Repeat, hinge to the glute squeeze. So during the hinge, remember, you're always scapular retract. So you pull your shoulder blades back, scapular retract, hinge at your hips, come up to the glute squeeze. You can pretend you have weights in your hands as you hinge, and you come up for the glute squeeze. Inhale down, exhale as you come up. 2 more. Last one. And stop right there. Chest opener. So chest opener, yes, you're warming up the chest, but you're also warming up your back muscles, your shoulders, arms. It's a great move for warming up, recovery, cool down. It's a great exercise. I love this move. Especially now we're training the back, so you'll probably end up doing this a lot, where you're like, oh my gosh, my back muscles, I really feel it. Chest opener. Let's move the arms vertically, 1 up, 1 down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's finish last bit of your warm-up with a march in place. A little bit here. So for the first superset, we'll be doing 1 arm rows. So you need to go heavy or moderate dumbbell. We'll do a minute on one side, a minute on the other side. You can always use your chair if you want to hold on when we're doing the 1 arm row. I like to put my hands on the thighs, but it usually depends on how heavy I'm lifting. So when I'm training on my own and I'm lifting super heavy, I have to have assistance. I have to hold on to something. So you can do the same thing for both sides. You choose. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, walk around, grab some water, and let's get set up for the 1 arm row. So let me demonstrate the 1 arm row for you. The 1 arm row, we're training the back muscles. So you will hold the weight in your right hand, left leg will come in front, right leg steps back. You'll place your left hand on your thigh or on a chair. Okay, you will hinge forward at your hips, just like so, and then you pull your weight up to the side of your hips, right back down. This is the right one arm row. That will be the first exercise. Then we go right into the other side for the left one arm row. So let's step up to the chair. Okay, wherever your weight is at, hinge forward, pick up your weight with your right hand, and let's get into position for the right one arm row. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps back. Okay, hand on the thigh or on a chair, hinge forward, shoulders down away from the ears, and let's go, one arm row. Exhale as you bring the weight up. Inhale as the weight comes down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 30 more seconds, and then we switch sides. If you need to reset, reset, and then go back into your exercise. You have 15 more seconds. Go for 2 more reps. Last one. And stand tall, switch sides. Other side. Weight in your left hand, put your right hand on your thigh, pull up and right back down. One arm row. Up and down. It's all about controlling the movement up, controlling the movement down. We want to protect the joints, the wrist, the elbow, the shoulders when we are lifting weights. Even ankles and knees and hips. So you always take your time and control the movement. I always say this, the weight is in your hand, so you are in charge of the weight versus the weight in charge of you where you're doing this. Oh, no, 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 no. You are in charge, so you take control of this dumbbell in your hands. Yeah, 2 more, 1 more, and rest. Here we go. Come over to your chair, hinge forward, put the weight down, have some water, towel up. Next exercise, superset. We have what is called a hinged underhand grip row and a hinged back fly. So the hinged underhand grip row, you will need your moderate to heavy dumbbells. And it looks like this. Underhand grip, feet under hips, toes forward, little bend in your knees, hinge forward at the hips, pull the weight to the side pocket, and right back down. Remember to scapula retract. Pull your shoulder blades back. Scapula retract before you start your hinge. We will do for 30 seconds, reset, go back into the exercise. After that minute is up, we come over to grab our light set of dumbbells for the hinged back fly. So we're getting hinged at the hips for the back fly. Weights come out to the side. That will be the second exercise. We'll do it for 30 seconds. Reset. What reset means is just reset. Come up, squeeze the glutes, then go back into your exercise. That gives our lower back a little break because we're doing this for 2 minutes at a hinged position, so we need that break in between. Come up to your chair, grab hold of your moderate to heavy dumbbells for your underhand grip row. Feet under hips, toes forward, a little bend in your knees, underhand grip, scapula retract, hinge forward at your hips, and let's go. Pull your weight to the side of your hips. Think about your back on this exercise. Inhale through the nose as your weight goes down. Exhale out through your mouth as you pull your weight up. 1 more. Reset. Squeeze your glutes. And hinge forward again. Continue the underhand grip row. Keep your abs braced. 5 5 more seconds, enough to do 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, grab hold of your light weights, so put your heavy weights down, and grab your light weights right into the hinged back fly. Wow, already feeling the back muscles, the posterior delts, in through the upper back. Again, palms are facing in towards you. Keep the little bend in your elbows as you open up. One more. Reset, squeeze your glutes, and go back into the exercise. Oh, 15 seconds left. Last one. And take a break. Wow. Okay. So we only need one dumbbell for the floor. So one dumbbell, it can be a heavy, moderate, or heavy, light, moderate, light, just one of each, just in case you need to change out during the exercise. We're going to put it on the floor, the dumbbell. So separate your feet, squat down, put the weight down, come over here, grab your mat. I'm sticking with the one dumbbell for the floor exercises. So we are here in position for our dumbbell pullover exercises and bridge lift. So I'm going to take my towel. Because I need a little towel off. Remember? If you need water, this is your chance to grab some water. If not, let's get down to the floor safely. So let's grab hold of the chair, step one foot back, put the knee down, put your other knee down. Come down to your hands and knees. And let's crawl over towards the mat. I'm gonna move my weight over. Okay, you're coming down onto your mat, lower down on your hip, elbow, onto your forearm, shoulder, lie down on your back. So now we have the dumbbell close by for the first two exercises on the floor. It's called a dumbbell pullover. It looks like this. You're holding the weight just like this. Keep it here, keeping the arms straight, just a little bend in your elbows. Come down and then right back up using your back and your abs on this exercise. The lower back wants to come up. Keep it pressed down into your mat. Second exercise, weight on your hips, bridge lift. Your second exercise. Here we go, weights up, dumbbell pullover in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dumbbell pullover. I want you to really focus on your back, lifting the weight back up and above your chest. Keep your abs braced. Almost imagine someone about to step on your stomach while you're lying down. Keep the abs braced. Inhale down, exhale up. Ooh, 10 more seconds. Let's do one more. Now, put your weight on your hips and let's take it to the bridge lift. Push your heels down to the floor, lift your glutes, your lower back off the floor, and lower back down. Now, you can take that little touchdown for a little break, just a quick break and right back up. If you like a challenge, stop before you touch the floor with the glutes and the lower back. So you're always keeping the tension in your hamstrings, glutes, and your core muscles. And yes, your core includes your back and your abs, obliques, glutes. Squeeze them at the top. The glutes, come on, squeeze. Lower down, squeeze. 15 more seconds. One more. And rest. Okay, breathe. Set number 2 is coming up. Same exercise, dumbbell pullover and dumbbell bridge lift. So we have about a minute right now. So let's say the weight was light. You can go heavier on the second set. Yes, go heavier. Whew. I'm feeling all my back muscles, pretty much the entire posterior chain, from the hamstrings, the glutes, all the way up to my back, from low, mid to upper back. All right, let's grab hold of the dumbbell. Nice, strong, sturdy stance here. Shoulders down away from the ears, lower back pushed into your mat. Keep it there. Abs braced, and let's go. Dumbbell pullover, set 2. Thirty more seconds left, and we go into the dumbbell bridge lift. "15 seconds. Whoa. Oh yeah, I feel the lats. Those are the muscles that run along the side of the back, on right and left. Last one here. Put the weight on your hips. Bridge lift. Let's go. Up and down. Push through your heels. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Heads down. Upper back is down. Again, you can add the little rest at the bottom. Come back up. Or keep the glutes and lower back off the mat for the entire 60 seconds. You're less than 30 seconds out. Ten seconds. Last one, and rest. Next exercise, so let's carefully bring the weight down on the floor. Okay, lower the knees to one side, roll over onto your side, push yourself up onto your forearm and elbow, push yourself onto your hands and knees, and we have your next exercise called a quadruped. So a quadruped, what you are doing is you are extending your left leg straight out, right arm and hand off the floor with a thumb up, just like this. I say switch, you will switch, left hand, right leg. Point your toes towards the floor. Okay, so we'll start in a moment. Position on your hands, on your knees. Hands are under shoulders, spread your fingers apart. Extend your left leg out, right hand out. Thumbs up, hold, and switch. Other side. Hold, switch. Again. Hold. Toes pointed to the floor. Switch. Switch. Make sure the thumbs are up. Switch. 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 One more on each side. Last one, switch. And rest. Let's crawl over to the chair. All the way to the chair. Grab hold of your mat, your chair. Take 1 foot forward. Stand up, slowly rise. Head comes up last. Let's go pick up the dumbbell off the floor. We have 2 exercises left. So 1 more superset and then exercise 2. Separate your feet, squat down, pick up your weight. Come over to your chair. Carefully put the weight down on the chair. Let's move the mat out of the way. All right, so we have your next exercise is a wide row. So maybe you will use your moderate dumbbells to light dumbbells because it is challenging for the wide row, and then maybe go heavier for the close grip row. So I'll start off light and then I'll go heavy. And I'll show you why we're going light. So you're going light on the dumbbells for the first exercise because it's called a wide high row. So your palms are facing in towards your body, feet under hips. You will hinge forward at the hips and you have a wide high row where the elbows come out to the side. So think your elbows going towards where the wall and ceiling meet and right back down. Wide high row. We'll reset 30 seconds and go back into the exercise. Second exercise, we have what is called a close grip row. Now we'll go heavy, weights close to your body for the close grip row. So the weights come to the side pocket. Okay, this is the wide high. This is the close. Okay, so go up to your chair, grab your moderate to light dumbbells for your wide high row. Feet under hips, toes forward, little bend in your knees, palms facing in front, towards you. Hinge forward at your hips, make sure your scapula retract, wide high row. Let's do this. Elbows go up to the side where the wall and ceiling meet. Exhale up, inhale down. Look at the floor 3 to 5 feet in front of you. Keep the spine and neck in neutral position. Reset, stand up tall, squeeze the glutes, and continue the wide high row. "15 seconds. Oh yes, feeling the upper back. 1 more. Reset. Let's go over and grab a little heavier. Moderate to heavy. Close row. Close row. Same position with the feet, under hips, toes forward. Close row. Weights to your side. Pull the weights to the side pocket. Side of your hips. Okay, reset. Just come up, squeeze the glutes. Go back into the exercise. Go. Whew. Keep going. 20 more seconds. If you felt you need to reset and go back into the exercise. 1 more, and take a break. We're not done. We have 1 exercise left. So go over to your chair, hinge forward, carefully put the weight down. Okay. So let me show you your last and final exercise. Light to moderate weight. It's called palms forward with a hinged rear delt raise. So palms forward, I'll show you from the side, hinge at your hips, keeping the arms straight. Just like this. That's the first exercise, only exercise left. From the front, here, just like so. That will be the exercise. We'll start in a moment. I need to towel off. Have water if you need. Last and final exercise before we cool down with our stretches. Step up to your chair, hinge forward, pick up your weight. Palms forward. Scapula retract. Hinge forward at your hips. Make sure your feet are under your hips. Let's do this. Rear delt, raise. Look at the floor in front of you. 3 to 5 feet. Oh my, I already feel it. All through the posterior. Delt, upper back. Reset. Squeeze your glutes. And go back into the exercise. Final 30 seconds to finish. Whew. 10 seconds left. Let's do one more rep. And done. Whoa. Come over to your chair, hinge forward. Carefully put your weights down. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's take some deep breaths. Inhale. Woo. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, take them down. One more. Oh, that feels good. And down. Let's take it to an easy trunk twist. Oh. That's it. Release your back heel. Turn your back knee just so you don't hurt your knee when you're doing your trunk twist. Oh, that feels good. Nice release. One more on each side. And stop right there. Let's take it to a shoulder stretch. Working the posterior delts. So right arm out, cross over, left arm scoops under, pull back, hold. Oh, that feels good. And switch. Other side, hold the stretch. Again, left arm crosses over the body, right arm scoops under. Oh, really felt it on that last exercise. It's a great corrective exercise too. And release. Let's take your hands on the hips, push your hips over to the right, head to the left. Oh, a little side bend. Just kind of opening up to the side. And switch, other side. And take it back in. Roll the shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come over to the chair. We're going to come to seated position here. So let's take our weights, grab hold of one of your set of weights, go ahead and put it down on the floor. So separate your feet, squat down, put it down, come over to the other side. Let's put the weight down on the floor, separate your feet, squat down, put them down. Let's come to seated position and let's take it to a figure 4 stretch. So let's start with the right side. Take your right leg up, cross it over just like this. Oh boy, I already feel the stretch in the glute. All right in here. So push just lightly the right knee down a little bit and then lean forward as much to the point you feel a little stretch. Hold. Oh yes. And let's switch sides. Other leg up. Push the knee slightly down. Hinge forward. Hold. And release. Let's look over the right shoulder, a little twist, hold, So you're sitting up nice and tall. Just releasing any tension out of your back. Switch over to the other side. And come back. Center, stand up. Let's finish with a little trunk twist again. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Finishing up together with 3 deep breaths. Inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, take it down. 2 more. Last one. And thank you so much for joining me with the strength training class. You did back training as well as a little bit of core and glutes and hamstrings. Come back to this class just for a little change up in your routine, especially if you trained a lot of chest on one day. Next day, try to train more of the posterior chain or a lot of the back muscles, hamstrings and glutes. So look for the classes, come back and train with me, stay positive on your journey. If you found an exercise to be very light, go ahead. Where the weight was easy, go ahead and lift heavier. If it was challenging, go lighter. And as you keep coming back, you will get stronger. You will continue with the same weight if you keep training with me. I look forward to seeing you at the next class. Stay strong, stay positive, go out and enjoy.